beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pacers trail by 5. To the paint, here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jackson, the shot, no good. Nice D from Mr. Incredible to the middle. Here's Quickly, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. Take a look at Mr. Incredible. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. The Knicks leading by 5. New York moving it around. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Assisted by
a fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Hield, bounce pass. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. So a moment now to see the story for him. The Knicks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Inside, Brunson. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And that one drops for him.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. 6-point game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Hield can't hit. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Good on the shot. Brunson's got his second bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Now we know, Greg, trade talks have increased as we get closer to the deadline. So how does it affect the player when their name is mentioned in trade rumors?
Listen, it can rattle your confidence, and especially the first time it happens. But, Kevin, it's important to remember that it's all business, and guys just can't take it personally. And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Jackson kicks to Halliburton. 3-pointer, Hield. It's rebounded by New York. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they dropped the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in looking at that. They want to come back strong and show they're the better team this time around.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Three-pointer heel. That falls. Nice feed that time for Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here he goes. And that one is good. And that's 18 points for Mr. Incredible.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Brunson, and the layup falls.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 6 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Mathurin against quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Walker with a clean look. Offline with his 3. The Knicks leading by 15. Randall passes to Mr. Incredible. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. You know, this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Randall no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Toppin. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half. They've established great inside position. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Walker, and it's blocked. Here is Mr. Incredible, covered by Heel. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution for your Pacers, Aaron Neesmith, Andrew Nemhard.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Oh, my!
Wow!
RJ.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels.
Substitution on the court.
In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Isaiah Jackson out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Hield in at the 3-second. That's the Pacers 5.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Quickly against Mathurin. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Back to Halliburton. On the wing, Mathurin. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. New York moving it around. And the shot goes down.
Number 90.
And it's now 26 points for Mr. Incredible.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Halliburton outside. They kick out to Hield. From deep. It's rebounded by Quickly.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Down low, here's Hield. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And that's 15 points for Buddy Hield.
You can count on Hield to take shots. He does all he can on the offensive end. Never sees a shot that he doesn't like.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Mr. Incredible's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's good, 2 points. Brunson's got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The shot's good.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Now here is Robinson. Stolen by Jackson. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Hield. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He scored an incredible number of points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Good chance here for Hield. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Hield's got 4 points this quarter.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Here's Quickly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. The pass to Hield. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. To the inside. Mr. Incredible. And it's blocked. To the left side wing. Passes it to Robinson. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Down low. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mathurin with the ball. Still without a basket. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer, Hield. They get it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Quickly. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Number 90.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Halliburton. And a wide open look for Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. To the paint. Robinson passes to Mr. Incredible, and he converts the layup.
90.
Mr. Incredible's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Indiana's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Jackson finds Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Launches a 3. That shot off. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Wasted no time on that
Number
one.
90.
38 points for Mr. Incredible.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Outside Mathurin. Over Quickly. And Jackson throws it down hard.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Jackson. Neesmith comes in for Heald, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Benedict Mathurin. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Some nice passing by New York here. No good from outside. Indiana's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And the call on the shot. Sends him to the line.
And Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Number 90.
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
Aaron Neesmith.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Boston matchup, not going to be an easy one for them. We know about the struggles they've had of late, and having to deal with the back end of the back-to-back is never fun.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Mr. Incredible. Sims, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Misses from close range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Barrett. Here's Hartenstein, and it's in there.
Isaiah
Hartenstein. Hines got his second basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Neesmith. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. To the middle. Here's Mr. Incredible. It's good. Mr. Incredible's got 42 in the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And Halliburton fires it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Inside. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
He takes it in. McConnell passes to Neesmith, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. Smooth sailing for New York. And there's the pass to Barrett to the inside. There's the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Out left to the wing. Neesmith off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
He gets that one.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Halliburton against Barrett. It's stolen by Barrett. The three for DiVincenzo. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Nick. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Incredible, he's checked in for New York. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Randall left side. Down low. Knocked loose. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Randall. Here's Mr. Incredible, and he dunks it down.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 3, the small forward. Offensive rebound, passes it to Quickly. Kicks it to Randall. From the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. So Clark with his talent and upside. The future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with a maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Free throw good, Mathurin.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
And so he makes both from the line. Mark, you know him well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in a final. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so it's Indiana with it. Halliburton against Brunson. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Cloak loose. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Brunson.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
And the first one drops.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Healed outside. Pass to Mathurin. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And so here is Indiana.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible.
Assist from Julius Randle.
For Indiana, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Nemhard, the pass to Hield. Indiana moving it around. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Take a look at Mr. Incredible, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And finish off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
To the paint, here's Mr. Incredible. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Three-pointer Hield, and Indiana another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Deflects the pass. And he banks in the layup. Quickly's got 12 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
One-on-one here. Here's Mr. Incredible. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Nemhard. Brunson covering. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Brunson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark Nemhard is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the 2nd round, that's great value.
The first free throw is good. And the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
Jackson passes to Mathurin. Lets a floater go. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Mr. Incredible's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. We've got Buddy Hield. Also Benedict Mathurin out there. Jackson is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Nemhard in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Mathurin, good.
Not just a jump shooter now. Benedict Mathurin can score from all 3 levels.
Here's DiVincenzo. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Nemhard, defended by DiVincenzo. Nemhard, the pass to McConnell. Hield from outside. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Mr. Incredible. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's the pass to McConnell. Here's Nemhard. 3-pointer. And the Pacers another 3.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
Here's Hartenstein. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Nemhard. Missed inside.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Hartenstein passes to Mr. Incredible. Yes, that goes in. 65 points for Mr. Incredible.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Miles McBride.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Mathurin. And that one's drained from the low block. And that's 12 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Over to the left wing. New York moving the ball around.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Indiana's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
2
Passes it
minutes
to
remaining in the game.
Here's Mathurin. The shot misses. Great defense that time from Mr. Incredible. And so here is New York. Hartenstein passes to Mr. Incredible. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. The Knicks pull it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Incredible.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump